Galveston, Texas have apologized after disturbing images of an arrest sparked outrage on social media. The police chief, who is Black, says the white officers seen here are not being disciplined. But as Jerika Duncan reports tonight, the incident has prompted the department to make changes.
The photo taken by a witness shows the officers leading a Black man through the streets of Galveston on horseback, tethered to what looked like a leash. Houston NAACP President James Douglas.
When I looked at the picture, I saw a utter disrespect for another human being. The first thing that came to my mind was this was 2019 and not 1819.
Police Chief Vernon Hale says Donald Neely had been warned several times against trespassing before he was arrested. But still, Douglas says the image is disturbing because it harkens back to the dark days of the antebellum South, when Black people were forced to walk alongside mounted slave owners, and during the civil rights movement, mounted patrol units often evoked fear among peaceful protesters.
If this individual had been white, this never would have happened.
But in a statement, the chief apologized, saying, "My officers did not have any malicious intent at the time of the arrest." He goes on to say, "We have immediately changed the policy to prevent the use of this technique," all because of a picture that spoke volumes.
Jerika Duncan joins us tonight. So do we know, do these police officers, did they have those body cameras on them?
They did have those body cameras, and they were in fact activated, but the police officers tell us right now they want to focus on the community, not about releasing that video.
All right, y'all. Now, many of us remember when this took place in 2019. I actually did a video on it too. Well, this Black man that was led by a rope by two mounted police is suing for $1 million. So this came out on CBS News, October 12th, 2020. Galveston, Texas. A Black man who was led by a rope by two white officers on horseback has sued the Southeast Texas city and its police department for $1 million, saying he suffered humiliation and fear during his arrest. A lawsuit filed last week in Galveston County District Court on behalf of Donald Neely, 44, alleged that officers conducted an extreme and outrageous and injured Neely and causing him emotional distress, news outlets reported, citing the court documents. Neely is seeking a jury trial, reports CBS Houston affiliate KHOU TV. Photos of the August 2019 encounter showed Neely led by the officers on a rope linked to handcuffs, reminiscent of pictures showing slaves in chains. Neely, who was homeless at the time, was sleeping on a sidewalk when he was arrested for criminal trespass and led around a block to a mounted patrol staging area. To me, why couldn't they have held him? And I know I said this in my video. Why couldn't they just hold him and get a squad car around there and just put him in the back of a police car? All these people. So anyway, in the body camera video, one officer could be heard twice saying, leading Neely by the rope down city streets would look bad. Yeah, but you said it looked bad, but you went ahead and did it. Oh, how stupid. The lawsuit accused the city and the Department of negligence and stated that the officer should have known Neely would consider it offensive to be led on a rope as if he was a slave. Neely felt he was put on display as slaves once were in the lawsuit. The statement at the time, Police Chief Vernon Hale called the tactic a trained technique and best practice in some scenarios. However, he said he believed the officers showed poor judgment, adding that the department since changed its policy to prevent use of the technique. KHOU notes that investigators released police body cam footage from the encounter that quickly went viral and sparked outrage, prompting a formal apology in the department and a probe by the Texas Rangers. The investigation determined the officers did not break the law. Of course, you're going to always come back and say that. When are the officers, according to them, officers are never wrong. They're never wrong, ever. Neely's criminal trespass charge was dismissed in court. His lawsuit also alleged malicious prosecution connected to the charge. City officials declined to comment on the lawsuit to news outlets. The status conference was set for January. Okay, so his case looked like it's going to be in January in court. But I remember this incident, and it does. It looks very humiliating, just parading him through the streets. I don't get the, oh, well, one cop said it's a bad look, but you turned around and did it. So what does that say about you? Obviously, it wasn't bad enough for you not to do it. Oh, dear, these people are no good. They are so no good. they are so no good, y'all. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.